resigned. I've resigned. It's done. I've officially resigned. Crazy. Don't even know how to act. Bloody hell. Well, it's done. I've resigned. Whoa. So I've resigned. I am no longer a Big Four audit manager, which is crazy because I've had that role for quite a few years now, and I have been with the firm for nearly 7 years. I don't know, I just didn't really think it would happen now. I know you might be thinking you know why it's happened, and that's exactly why I wanted to share this video. I'm always extremely open about my career, and I share a lot online about my career. I'm now a career coach. So I just think the transparency and honesty is probably going to help someone maybe, or I guess I just wanted to share. If you think that I've left to pursue content creation full time, that is not correct. You know what? At least I don't think so. Not right now. Oh, I don't know. If you think I've left because I didn't get promoted recently, that is not entirely correct. I'm not gonna lie though, it of course hurt not to get promoted after working so hard. And it does hurt my pride a little bit, but it's fine. That alone would obviously not be the reason that I would decide to leave. So no script, I'm just gonna share what kind of led me to this decision, how I'm feeling, and just where I think I'm going next. This is for you if you're curious, or if you are that person, it might potentially help with your own journey. So I am forever grateful for the opportunities that I had at the firm, just for all of the people that I met. They are amazing. There are so many people who I feel really genuinely cared about me and invested in my development, and I feel so lucky and grateful for those people. I just feel that that really was the best place to start my career. I started there as a graduate in audit. I actually got promoted really quickly, so I was double promoted to audit manager. At the time I did actually explore doing a transaction services secondment and was unsuccessful, but then I saw the opportunity to go for that double promotion and I really went for it. That was around the time everyone else around me was leaving. We had just kind of qualified. I even thought about being a Kaplan tutor, but yeah, I went for that promotion and I was just still learning. I've always learned so much in that job, and it changes so much as you progress. Audit associate compared to say a manager, your jobs are just massively different. I think there never really felt like a right time to leave, and that is kind of the business model. People do go in unless they know from the very start they want to be an audit partner. You normally go in thinking you're qualified, potentially leave or branch out, but I stayed for the promotions. I just really wanted to constantly better myself. I wanted to keep growing, keep developing my skills, and I was getting all of that. So I got the double promotion to manager. Then I just wanted to actually do that role, and then I was still learning, I was still going. My personal life at times got quite difficult, and so it just never really felt like the right time to then actually move where I had that stability, and it just felt natural, it felt comfortable, and of course I liked the job. I think it of course can get very busy, and that comes with the job, but the job itself, I did enjoy it. And I feel you can't really stay for that long if you just don't have that. So this was the year that I was going for the senior manager promotion. I had 2 really challenging audits, and I had massive roles on both of them, and I literally gave them my all. Like, I could not have given them any more. The last year was just the hardest of my life. In terms of the promotion, I was told at a few points of the year that it was just unlikely. Me being me though, nobody could tell me otherwise. I just knew I really wanted to push and try to go for it, and that's exactly what I did. I knew it would be more difficult, especially because you need a business case to become a senior manager, and for part of the performance year, I was actually on a career break. I'm not sure how much that truly mattered in the end anyway. So I didn't get promoted, and I truly believe that had I stayed and continued, I would have been a very strong candidate next year to go forward for that promotion, and I really think I would hopefully be successful had I have gone down that path. But I just think where I'm at, as cliche as it sounds, where rejection is redirection, although I don't truly see it as a full-on rejection, it was just kind of more development points that I could then work on, which is fine. I just felt that it was really now the right time to just step back and assess where I'm at and where I want to go based on where I'm at in my life, how much time I have, how much time I want to have for other things. Truthfully, right now, I probably couldn't see myself as an audit partner, and so I kind of just thought, what am I then still going for? I would have just kept going, and that's absolutely okay. It's honestly a brilliant job, a very hard and demanding job in many ways, but it does definitely have its benefits too. I don't know, it doesn't feel aligned to me and where I believe that I am heading. I felt that I kind of needed a reset, needed a break, and I feel the career break, even though I've kind of said it's breaking me, I think it is still helping, and I'm achieving a lot of the personal goals that I wanted to. And before going on the career break, I was also very honest about when I come back from the career break that I did potentially want to go down to part-time, and that's just so I could allow myself to pursue all of the things that I just want to pursue, because I feel like I just pulled in so many different directions. I have so many different passions, so many things that I enjoy, and in the last year I really experienced when I tried to do it all, it was just too much. And so I've tried to really work on balance for myself and just make it a lot easier. I made the decision to leave. I know it might look like I've left just because I didn't get promoted, and do you know what, I guess it kind of is true in many ways. I don't just feel like I've thrown in the towel. I like my job. I know that I was very good at my job, but ultimately it's just an inner belief. If I felt I wanted to be an audit partner, I would keep going for it, but I don't, and I just feel that I have nothing more to give at the moment. I know as well I had some really great audits lined up with some of my favourite people to work with, and I feel it actually could have even potentially been my best year yet. But I just know that if it wasn't now, it honestly would probably be never. I just don't know when there would have really then otherwise been the right time to leave. I feel the opportunity has presented itself. I didn't get promoted, I'm on a career break, I have already done all my handovers. There is still enough time for people to kind of find others to replace me on jobs, and it just feels like now is the right time. It's now or never. And I just feel that I'm really, really ready for a fresh start. 7 years is such a long time, and I'm just ready to see what is next for me. So the career breaks taught me as well that when it's not, of course, a busy season, and when your hours are kind of more like a 9 to 5, you can still do so much, and I feel that I can kind of still do that. So I am definitely kind of still open to work. Really, I am not jumping into anything kind of straight away. I still want to have my career break, and my final day is actually the day I am due to return back from my career break. I want to have that full break. Who knows, I'm doing the standstill challenge, the winners announced next week, maybe I'll win. I just don't really know. I don't really know where I'm heading, but I feel excited. I'm so ready for a fresh start, and I just have that burning fire and desire inside, and I just want more from life, and I just want to start on just a new trajectory, a new path. If I'm honest, I am thinking of a role, maybe a finance business partner type of role, or I've always kind of liked technical roles, even roles where you're training people, but I just feel that I can do that outside of work, and I personally still want to learn. So no, I don't have the answers yet. If you maybe have an answer for me, let me know. I'd love your guidance and advice. Before today, I've never even written a resignation letter before, and I think that's what I like as well. I'm going down the career coaching route, and I think, why not be in the thick of it myself? Of course, I wouldn't leave my job just to then do that, but it just all feels like it just aligns and just shapes up really nicely. So I thought I'd just be honest and share where I'm at with my resignation, any pivots, just what I'm thinking, feeling. And I will of course be giving tips on how to then actually go about the resignation if that is something that you're going through yourself or thinking about doing. It is scary walking away from honestly such an incredible company, incredible people, even small roles, bigger roles who have just played a part. They know exactly who they are. So a big thank you. And just a job that I do actually like, but I just don't feel that it is where I'm heading. And who knows, maybe I'll change my mind one day and hopefully can come back. But right now, that kind of isn't what I'm thinking the plan is. So that's where I'm at, a little bit uncertain, unsure of what's next, but I'm just excited. It just feels so right. Make sure you follow along, because I will then be sharing behind the scenes of job interviews and where I'm heading. Oh my God, I'm not ready for this. Like I said, I'll have resignation toolkits coming up that should help you. It's not easy. And if you have any advice for me or anything you want to say, hopefully positive, do drop them in the comments or just give me a like. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you'll see me again soon.